it doesn't have to look pretty just as long as we go up. It's pretty much what I understood from the start. But that's not who I am. I also believe that you win off the back of your development as a team. So we were in the process, I think, in the first 6 months where we were still developing the style of football that I want to see in Öster. And it was a little bit up and down, a few things that players changing positions and whatnot. But then I think in the last, at least the last third of the season, I think that's where we saw the type of football I want us to play. Lots of goals, lots of offensive play, feel good football. And I think that gave us the points at the end to see us through. That was one process. When you go to the Allsvenskan, it's like you want to take it a step further. But it's also another transitional process of trying to bed yourself in a way of playing without losing yourself, but at the same time understanding what comes in the Allsvenskan, what you need to do to take points. So there is also another transitional period, not regarding me as a coach, but as a club, how we cope with that. I wouldn't say demand, but hope that we can be an established Allsvenskan lag. So I would say that we are very close to the type of football I want us to play, but I still feel we are still in that transitional period because of the level that we have to show it in now. We already had a dress rehearsal in the cup against Häcken, but of course it's something else to welcome your old club to your home arena. So I think that it's definitely a special game for me. They gave me a very nice, warm welcome when we were there in the cup. But of course, I want to win, whether it's Häcken or not. But I feel like going out there on the pitch, home premiere with the stadium full. It just so happened to be Häcken. It just had to be. So in that aspect, I think my family will be there. Many families will be there. So I can't wait to get the game started. I think the advantage you have of knowing, it was a long period at which Häcken football was, put together, and there was many people involved in that process. So it's quite clear for many teams also how Häcken will play, but it's also the individuals in the team that are very important for Häcken. The individuals do make the system what it is. So I think when you can talk to your own players about what this person's going to do, what this person is thinking, how to get under this person's skin, what can we win in that midfield three compared to understanding what their qualities are. And I feel that we need to go into that midfield three not giving them the respect that they deserve, if that makes sense. Because I think we got to get into them. Any player can be good with time on the ball and too much time or too much respect, and I think we missed that opportunity in the cup. I think we're looking to make a statement, 100%. The thing is, you only get one home premiere. I said that about people coming to the stadium. You only get one chance at it. So in my world, it's like when we go out there, people need to see it as the first home game and to feel it and to really want to come back. So we've got to give something back in that aspect. We've got to go out there and just run at them, get into them and make it a match where Häcken know that we are really up for it. But the overall feeling after the game should be, we were in it to win it. And I think that has been quite clear to the guys that some things we can improve from the last game, but also, listen, it's our pitch. If we're going to make this strong this year, we've got to show them that we're here for the fight. Where we were at before the no-shopping game is that we were on an upward curve. Some players are coming a little bit late, but we knew what we had. We knew what we were doing, and I felt full confidence going into that game that we could win that game. On the other hand, there are aspects where we prepare to win a football match. And it's off the back of your own identity, but each individual player will bring you a different attribute that is different to the other one. So you're just trying to find that right mix to make sure that when you go into the game, maybe we're able to play through this pressure like we were against Sirius, or we're going to win that second ball because I'm stronger than that guy. So it's my job to try and find the balance. And there are, situations where you have to upset some players who expect to play, but we have a squad for a reason, and we play for something more important than ourselves. So I feel it's my job to try and select the right team for the right opponent, in basic terms. What the guys have done both last year, pre-season, who they are as people, I do believe that we can do something. And I think that goes hand in hand with how you work, but also how you set your mindset, is that I couldn't care less what people think, really. We have to believe in ourselves. I feel that we've always responded well to either defeats or poor performances. I think that we've had good bounce back ability. But I just feel that the players understand, they've been in the game long enough, most of them, to understand that the best way to respond is to go out there and go for it. And you've got nothing to lose against a team like Häcken. They've said it time and time again. They're going to win the gold. They're going to win the gold. And they're reminded of that every day. So for us to go out there and just go at them, I see no reason why we can't be successful at that.
För Öster så är det en stor dag. För första gången sedan 2013 så spelar man allsvensk fotboll i Växjö. Gräs i Växjö. Mattis Adolfsson, 2 mål senast. Var han att leverera här idag? Det är frågan. Öster som vanligt rött och blått mot gulsvarta Häcken. Allsvenskans andra omgång och efterlängtad hemmapremiär för Öster.
Did we have 45 minutes of that quality? Because we are fucking in their faces from the start. The challenge now is coming in at halftime saying, well done. You know the cliche, it ain't fucking over. You've got to set your minds now to carry on with that same aggressivity. Because if not, they get back in the game, they feel comfortable. You're fucking with his head, Anderson. Simon's fucking lost it. You fuckhead, you're in every time. That's what it takes now in this second half. Not to let go of a fucking inch. Lucas, fuck me. That's what it takes now in these 45 minutes. And when we win the ball, we punish them. It's their half chances, big chances, set pieces. I couldn't give a flying fuck. We take whatever we get. But out there now, you've got them fucking shaking. It won't be long before Mikkel Igor comes on to try and fix everything else. Welcome him onto the pitch with a good fucking slap. Okay? That's what it takes now. Go out there, finish the job, boys, okay?
Och även Noah Söderberg. Här kommer David Seger med bra fart. Pass ner till Sanyang som får det här läget. Och det är ett jätteläge för Sanyang att göra 2-0. Den här typen av lägen. Bra gjort av Bergqvist. Seger på strålande humör. Östers hemmapremiär serverar Sanjang på nytt. Här kommer läget för Allsvenskan.